Well, we just returned home from a 2-week trip. I'm sitting here working on the garden bed. You can see how much the cauliflower and broccoli has grown in the 2 weeks that we were gone. But here are a few highlights from our trip. All right, here we go on our 2-week trip to Arizona. All right, we had to do a quick pit stop for some breakfast tacos. How's your breakfast taco?
Delicious.
All right, y'all say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Say hello, Grandma.
Hi, everybody.
All right, we stopped to see great grandma Jolynn.
Sorry.
480 miles later, we have arrived in the Franklin Mountain State Park outside of El Paso, Texas. We are at the Fort Bliss Old Ironsides Museum today. In that flying it, it's barely wider than he is. Well, I guess they don't have the one. Yeah, but look how much bigger it is. Too hot?
It's not spicy. Good. Hot.
So here's the alligator statue in El Paso. Now we begin the descent out of the cave back to the campsite. You can see look at the moss growing right there on the face of the rock. So that shows you that it doesn't get a lot of sunshine. And then you got water runoff stains right there where whenever there's heavy rains, I bet that's a nice little waterfall. Jump. Yeah. Go there. Get 3, 2, 1, go. All right, good job. Check out the Korean War Monument. The Great Seal of the State of Arizona. Right up here at the very top. Yeah, and they use those flags to communicate. Each flag either has a meaning for each individual flag, or each flag has a letter. And this has all the names of the sailors that were probably killed on the Arizona. A lot of them got killed on it. Got bombed. It was sitting in Pearl Harbor, docked, and when the Japanese came in, On
was it?
December 7th. No, this was Japanese. This was World War II. They sunk it. It's still there in Pearl Harbor. We'll see it when we go to Hawaii. We'll go to the Arizona Memorial. But they pulled pieces off of it and brought it here. So here are some of the guns. This is the Vietnam Memorial. So we're here on Dobbins Lookout, or on South Mountain at Dobbins Lookout. Roof system that they built over the top of this thing to protect it. Look at me. Can you go inside? So that's kind of how they insulated. Plus, it was probably a construction technique to keep it from collapsing if they piled mud up. That one, I would guess it's probably 80 to 95 years old, maybe 100 years old. See that one right there? That one right there with, yeah, see that one right there with the short stubby arms? That one's probably 80 years old, maybe. That one was really old. That was giant. What do you think of this? This is kind of cool, huh? Oh, look at this helicopter. This is like the one from Mad Max. Well, it's for transport. They would carry people.
Look at all the switch and buttons, and look where he would go.
Yeah. Smaller jet. Go stand in front of the Hercules there. That's the Hercules. So this one's bigger. You can see the body here is a lot bigger than the C-130. So this is a C-130 and this is a C-133. So that's our 2-week trip to Arizona. Whenever we travel, I try to do as much stuff with my kids as I possibly can. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you an insight into what's possible. And I know that more people could do the events like what we do. The cost is relatively inexpensive because of the way I schedule things and pick and choose how we spend our money. But before I let you go, let me just take you through this other garden bed. I showed you the broccoli and cauliflower the other day, but check this one out. This is like our greens bed. Some of this stuff, we have arugula and kale. We have greens and cilantro. A couple of different varieties of some lettuce growing here. It's a little puny today because we just had that huge windstorm that lasted for like 24 hours or better, and it kind of beat stuff up a little bit. Look at this cilantro bush right here, little cilantro plants, wonderful. Got some cabbages growing in here. So I hope you guys are really making the most of your time, spending time with your children, growing your own food, and just enjoying this beautiful life that we get to participate in. If you're enjoying what we're doing, you can really help us out a lot by liking our videos, commenting, sharing your journey, sharing your story, and consider getting a membership. I think our memberships are like $5 a month. And if you have any ideas, or if there's anything I can do to help you out, then please feel free to reach out. I really would like to help other dads out there kind of start doing some of the stuff that we're doing. We've been doing it now for almost 3 years, so we've definitely proved that it's a viable model, and I'm interested to hear how some of you guys do this stuff too. Before I let you go, one last look at this big old piece of shard right here. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Tonight for dinner, I'm gonna cook some ribs, and I think I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna harvest some of these greens so we can have a fresh salad.